Good morning. It's Monday morning and I'm here again by myself. Thought I would do one of my favorite shoulder stretches. I have to confess I haven't done this in quite a while. You do need a wall. If it's a flat wall, it's better. This one has this little piece of wood in the middle, which makes it a little more difficult. If I thought about it, I brought something to put there. Anyway, any wall, you need a little bit of space, that's all. So if you have some pictures or something on your wall, try to go to a place where it's kind of empty. All right, so I'm gonna start with my feet a little ways away from the wall. Feet are a little bit apart, bum against the wall, shoulder blades against the wall, and that flat part of your head against the wall. If you can't get the flat part of your head, just keep trying that because that will give you a little more flexibility around the upper back and the back of the shoulders or deltoids. All right, so my feet are away from the wall. That makes it easier, so please do that first. And my feet are grounded. Bum against the wall, shoulder blades against the wall, back of the head against the wall. It gets more and more difficult if you can't do that. If you wanted to stretch your shoulders and you can't get the back of your head against the wall, sure, you could just have it out a little bit. Maybe use a yoga block or something behind your head. Fortunately, I can still get my head back there. Although just practicing this is a great idea. Always make sure your shoulders stay slightly back and down and just sort of relaxed. You don't want them to reach up towards your ears. If you've been following my videos about engaging your core, this is a great way to do that as well, although probably not as necessary. It will protect your back, but not as necessary to stretch your shoulders. The other thing is try to keep your head level with the floor like you're balancing a book. The tendency is to want to lift the chin up, and that compromises the top of the spine. So you don't want to do that either. Okay, feet against the wall, bum against the wall, shoulder blades, back of the head if you can. And then just bring your arms up. Now, if you have to start down here to get the elbows against the wall, go right ahead and do that. If you can bring them level with the floor, go ahead and do that. So this, you can see this makes about a 90-degree angle. And then if you can, make sure those abs are still pulled in. Bring the backs, oh yeah, I need to do this for sure. The backs of the hands against the wall. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do much more stretching than this. And this is the shoulder that was broken and the rotator cuff was torn. So the back of my hand against the wall is very difficult. I don't want those shoulders to go up. That's the tendency. Keep the shoulders down, backs of the hands against the wall. Now this one I can't get today. I'm not warmed up either, so probably if I'd warmed up a little bit, I might be able to. Let's just do a little warm up together. Elbows in front, push the palms up, and just a little warm up to get those shoulders going. You could also do some circles, big circles like this, across the front. If you can't do a big circle, just do a smaller one. Anything to get the blood going to those shoulders. And it's pretty chilly this morning. It was -4 on my way in. Roads are still a little slippery, although in the town of Yarmouth, the roads are clear, just on the way in. All right, I'm just gonna do this a couple more times to warm up the shoulders. All right, let's try this again. Bum against the wall, shoulder blades back of the head, abs engaged. Yeah, I'm a little bit closer. All right. Don't forget to breathe. So you want to keep those abs pulled in. Remember, it's a tilt, tuck, tighten. If you don't know how to do that, go back and look for that video. So the backs of the hands are against the wall. And you're just going to lift those fingers up. Now, I can't go very far because I really need to do this more often, obviously. Remember, those shoulders don't go up. The fingers go up as the shoulders stay down. The head stays against the wall. The head stays level with the floor, looking straight ahead. The abs are still engaged. Little breaths, and we're going to hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. That's a tough stretch. You can also do this on the floor, and sometimes I find this a little easier, although I do confess I have not done it in a while. So I'm just going to bring my elbows together to stretch in the opposite direction. You can see my hands are apart, just the elbows, and then you can lift those elbows up. Not the shoulders, just the elbows, and then release. Let's do this one more time. Elbows back, tummy's tucked in, back of the head touching the wall, and maybe on the second time you can do this a little bit more. I often do this in class, but not against the wall. It's the wall that really helps you to get in a really good position. And if you have issues with the elbows or the shoulders, bring your elbows down and try to come back here. And then start to lift up. As your chin stays tucked in, your abs are tucked in. Breathing gently, shoulders stay down, backs of the hands slide up against the wall. Chin stays tucked in, teeth apart. I can go a little bit further this time. I'm going to breathe and hold this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sweating. And then we're going to bring those elbows together. If you'd like to go into equal arms, that's a great stretch for sure. Breathing. And then just rotate those shoulders. And then we'll do eagle arms on the other side if you want. I love eagle arms. Perhaps I'll do a short video just on eagle arms because it's so great. And we might be doing that in class today. All right, I'm going to bring my hands to the back, backs of the hands, pull the shoulders back, chin tucked in. I'm just going to do a little flat back stretch. And then inhale up. And I hope this goes out okay on YouTube. Let me know if you're watching or if you saw it. I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks for joining me.